Hey everybody, in this video we're looking at this dribble shot and want to use it as an Ionic UI design challenge. So I will not be building this entire thing but just this specific section for the sliders and the car layout. So I have already created a blank Ionic app, and let's see go to the code and see how we can achieve this with Ionic. So for this challenge we don't need a header, and we will have our own header inside an Ion content just to match this incoming expenses in total. So there we have it, a bare minimum header. So next up we go to the Ionic and slides documentation. There's a lot of configuration and a lot of settings, but we need to go with a very simple example. So let's add that here. Okay, let's see how it looks. So here we have it, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3 with the pages or paginations. We don't need a pagination here, and we don't need any kind of options for this simple example. Let's also go to the cards and take some code example. So that's a basic card. And let's add one card here. Let's see how it looks after refresh. So there we have it. We have a card. Let's go to the... What we can do is, rather than copying and pasting each slides, we will just loop over a dummy array for the slides to appear 3 times. So I've already created an array and assigned it to 3 empty values. That's how you can do it. Okay, so now I could loop over the slides using ng4. Let's say slide of expenses. Now let's see what we get. So we have 3 cards. What we can do, okay, so let's say we don't need a subtitle. If you can compare it with we do have quite a lot of going on here, so let's align it to the left. If I give it a class of Ion text start, I would recommend using the start rather than left. Okay, so now let's add another design element to our car so that it looks much more content. We can add an image. So I'm gonna use some placeholder image. That's not good. Okay, let's copy this image address. All we need to do, we can just let's see how it looks. So there is our car. So the next thing we need to do is I don't want to go to the details. What we can do, I could add this button. So the Ionic card does not come with the footer elements, but we can use a HTML5 footer element, which is a semantic way of adding a footer. Okay, we can add a button as well. Okay, so we're gonna need a full button. Okay, this full button, and we also need to give okay, let's first try how the full button looks. Okay, it looks okay. Okay, we do need to remove some of the margins. And we also need to give it some border radius. Let's go with 15 pixel. By default it's 4 pixel. I think that's pretty much it. The coloring doesn't match, but we can always tweak it. So there you have it. What we can do next is we can use this in a real project. We can use a backend as with a Firebase, or we can, or whatever, Firebase or all those serverless technologies has those trigger function that can be triggered on the start of the month, and then they could give us such functionalities, and with just clicking of one button we can add it to the permanent list. So if you have liked this video, kindly share it and click on the subscribe button. I will come with more good content in the future. Thank you.